again, Skylander fans. This is Brylander with Portal Power TV, yet with another unboxing of an Eon's Elite character. This is Eon's Elite Stealth Elf. These are GameStop exclusives, and I've been going in pretty much every day asking when can they be pre-ordered, when can they be pre-ordered, when will they be out, and they kept telling me they're not in the system yet, they're not in the system yet, but yesterday, all of a sudden I got a call, and bingo, there they were. They actually came into the store, and I bought both the Elite Terrafin and Elite Stealth Elf, which I've already done an unboxing for Elite Terrafin. Check that out, video out as well. And don't forget to subscribe so that you can see other unboxing videos that I have. But on to the Elite Stealth Elf. As most of you have probably seen by now, this is a special collector's edition. There's a few really neat things about this particular character. First of all, it is pretty much the same Stealth Elf from Spyro's Adventure game, the very first year that Skylanders came out. What they've done is they've made a collector's edition, so there is a collector's case that the character is in, and that case is in a special collector's box. And there's a special background and everything to it. So what's really neat about the box is that they didn't put any tape on it or anything like that. So you can actually open the box without damaging the box itself. So you can keep it in a collector's, new in-box state. The box itself has kind of an iridescent shine to it. So it reflects light and has almost like a rainbow color effect on it. This particular one's got a picture of Stealth Elf on the top, and then one on each of the sides. It's pretty much just a mirror image on each side of that. And then the back talks a little bit about the Eon's Elite, and then gives a little short story as to why they've chosen the 8 characters that they've chosen to be Eon's Elite characters. And then, as I've shown in the last video, here's a picture of her in her case. But what's really important is you'll see right here is that there is an Elite Eruptor and Elite Gilgrunt. So there have already now been officially 6 been released, and the last 2 are officially announced. Of course, everything is done by Activision. And to get into this particular box, like I was saying earlier, there's no tape. You can easily take this tab here and kind of pull it out, and then the lid opens, and the flaps just come right off nice and neat. The very surface, there's always a set of instructions which tells you how to put the collector's case together. There is a little glue tab on top of the base that you can permanently stick the character to if you choose to put it in that format. I don't know. I know I'm not going to do that, but I'll kind of show that to you in a few minutes. So you just pull out the display case and then take off the rest of the packing material. And then so here is Elite Stealth Elf in her collector's case. You'll see the background has that lenticular background that has almost like a 3D effect. I'll pull it out and show it to you a little bit better in a minute. In order to get her out of this, if you want to go ahead and do that, you push this button and the cap pops off. And then, as I was telling you a minute ago, this background slides out. And so you can see there's that 3D effect to it. And this card, along with the background from each of the other 7, are supposed to form a long mural, and all the pictures are to be contiguous from one to the next. So that'll be interesting once we get all 8 of them to go ahead and lay them all out and see what the picture makes. I'm sure I'll be doing a video on that alone. So we'll put this down and get the case out of the way here. And then as far as taking the character off the base, I'm going to press this button again, and it releases. It's supposed to release if you press it good enough. There we go. Is take this off, and inside are the card and the sticker, and also some instructions, the same disclaimer stuff, video game warnings, and hey, don't have an epileptic seizure or anything like that. If you look at the stats on Elite Stealth Elf, she has got 500 in speed and 300 in attack and 300 in defense and only 100 in luck. All of the elites are much more powerful than their original versions in Spyro's Adventure that in the gameplay. And because why else would you spend almost $25 for a character if you weren't going to get any extra advantages in the game, right? So here's her card and the character herself. This is the base, like I was saying. There's still currently some packing material that holds her in place. This can be removed if you want to continue to remove the character. So you pull these tabs off. And the character's inside the plastic still. She seems to be a little wobbly because she's really frail and got thin arms and stuff. So I'm going to try to take her out of this without damaging her. That was pretty easy. Much more easy than Elite Terrafin. So here is Elite Stealth Elf. Now, some of the things that you'll notice is she's got all of the elites have a gold base instead of their traditional colored base. They also all have a clear coat at the very bottom. Whereas if we compare that to the original Stealth Elf, you'll see that, of course, she had the green signifying she came from Spyro's Adventure. And all the colors are much more vibrant. She's got blue hair instead of black hair. Her skin color is very similar, but it's metallic. And then all her clothes have the gold, and the brown's more of a metallic brown that's on here. So she's much more vibrant in color. Now, something that someone that I saw on Instagram pointed out, her pose is slightly different. If you face her the exact same way, her body and her front arm is exactly the same, but her head has been turned. So if we look at that by comparison, her head faces straight down her front arm on this one, and she's looking off about 10 degrees or so on this one. And then her hand on this one, the spike is facing forward and she's holding it underhand, whereas on this one she's holding it overhand and it's facing backwards. So apparently they just twisted the arm that was put on a different direction. I don't know if they're all going to be like that or if that was just a fluke or an oversight, but needless to say, the pose is a little different. That's the first and only one so far that I've seen that was different from the original. It wasn't exactly the same as the original. I kind of like this pose better, but you may feel differently. Feel free to comment down below and let us know if you like the new pose, the repose, or the original. This is a little bit different than a repose. It's the same character. They've just adjusted her a little bit, so it's not just a resculpt, so to speak. But really nice, vibrant colors. I look forward to playing her in the game. As I was saying earlier, this is that glue tab that if you were to peel this off, you can permanently stick her on here so that it doesn't shake around inside the collector's case. The neat thing about the collector's case is even when it's all put back together and inside the original box, the entire thing will still work on the portal. Let's see, this is the front on this one. This is the way she was facing. I'm going to actually put this back together if I can manage without tearing it up completely. And do a boxing like I did with Terrafin and a reboxing, so to speak. Let you know that you can take it out, play with it, put it back in the box, and for some odd reason, if you decided you needed or wanted to sell it, it is back in original condition. Again, put the sticker, the card back in there. I'm not worried about the instructions. And seal that back up in there. And then as far as the top goes, you get the top, the very back at the top, there's a little tab that kind of holds this background in place. So you just have to be able to get it to notch in and fit back up and under there. And then everything should lock back together like this. So now she's back in her display case. Like I said before, I'm going to keep the little packing plastic around there because you really almost can't tell it's there and it doesn't bother me. As far as putting her back in her main box, you can just slide her back in there. She should fit down in nicely. And then the packing material goes back up on top. Let's some point anyway. Let me turn this way. There we go. It wasn't all the way down in the box. So, well, that's proving to be a little bit more difficult than I thought. I think that's down all the way now. There we go. Close both flaps. Close the lid. Put the tab back in, and it is good as new. Well, this has been a quick review and a show off of the Eons Elite Stealth Elf. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe so you can see some of our other unboxings and some eventual gameplay videos. As I was telling you a minute ago, even when on the portal, you can put them right here and play them in the game. So that's been another edition of an unboxing from Portal Power TV. This is Slylanders signing off. Take care and God bless.